Alright, getting underway here from Schmitz-Mackey Arena. Farmington Tigers taking on the Cottage Wolfpack. This will be the first time the two teams have met so far this year. Pretty even on the stat book between both teams. Tigers currently sitting in the third spot in districts, Cottage Grove in the fourth spot. Cottage Grove's record is 8-2-1, and the Tigers are 7-1-4 in district play. So very even overall. And like I said, stats between both teams. Cottage Grove has a little bit of edge in pretty much every one of the stats, but fairly similar. It'll be a home game here for the Tigers. Tigers wearing the home white jerseys. Cottage Grove will be wearing their away green jerseys. Tonight we'll have Grady Bowe in net, and Miles Gorman will be watching from the bench. Still no Graham Bowe, recovering from concussion last weekend. I guess he'll find out tomorrow when if he can play in the next game. So looking forward to having Graham back. I'm not sure what the plan for defense is, but I'm guessing they'll have Jackson Danielson back on defense tonight in place of Graham. Right, just about ready here to get underway at Schmitz-Mackey Arena. Looks like they'll have Nico Schlafman at center taking the face-off. Braden Becker left wing. Mark Summers at right wing. Jackson Danielson and Mason Meyer will be back at defense. And Tigers with the opening face-off win. Schlafman back to Meyer. Meyer up to Becker. Becker skates into the Wolfpack zone. They're all over him. Becker centering pass to Summers. Back to Becker. Schlafman couldn't quite get the shot off there. Now Wolfpack up the far side. Wolfpack with the shot. Blocked by the shin pads of Jackson Danielson. Danielson up to Schlafman. Puck comes into the neutral zone, and we're going to get an offsides on the Wolfpack. Tigers get the line change here. Of Gage Grimm taking the face off. A.J. Hutchinson at right wing. Ryder Mucha at left wing. And Moald and Asselin back at defense. Grimm with the puck over to Hutchinson. Hutchinson sends it across to Mucha. Mucha flips it up on net. Shot, save. Picked up by Grimm. Grimm tries the wraparound. Grimm hands it off to Hutchinson. Puck comes across the neutrals, or across in front of the net. Nobody there. Wolfpack sends it all the way down. They're going to say it was touched and wave off the icing. Mowald chasing. Mowald gets it poked away. Now the Wolfpack have an opportunity here. Wolfpack centering pass blocked by Grimm. Grimm steals it. Grimm still with the puck. He's going to take it back behind the Tigers' net. Stolen by the Wolfpack. Centering pass, one-timer shot. Blocked by his own player. Picked up by Hutchinson. Hutchinson blew a tire. There it goes down. Mooch at the puck now. Hutchinson's still on the ice. And we're going to get a stoppage of play. Hutchinson went down hard. Looked like his knee or something may have gone out on him there. He put the brakes on to turn and kind of went down. So the coaches are out tending to Hutchinson. And Hutchinson is up. Being helped off the ice. Looks like he's maybe nursing the right knee a little bit. We'll get the center ice face off. Flockman taking the face off. Becker at right wing now. And Summers at left wing. Tigers win the face off. Danielson sends it up into the Wolfpack zone. Flockman chasing after. Centering pass blocked by the... Oh, there it was. Centering pass intercepted by the Wolfpack. Kept in by Meyer. Picked up by Flockman. Sent back into the neutral zone by the Wolfpack. Meyer chasing. And Schiemer-Klum sends it up to Schlafman. Stolen by the Wolfpack. They're going to regroup. Wolfpack up the far side. They're going to take a deep shot there and a glove save by Grady. Tigers changing the line. They'll have Grimm, Summers, and Mooch out at forward, Mowald and Asselin at defense. Grimm taking the face off, won by the Wolfpack. Now Grimm up the far side. They slowed him down just enough so they could get make him lose the puck. Now Mowald takes it into the Wolfpack zone. Mowald still has the puck. Now Wolfpack with the puck. They're going to regroup. They send it up back to Mowald. Mowald in the neutral zone. Poked away by the Wolfpack. Asselin chasing. Asselin up to Grimm. Now picked up by Mowald again. Wolfpack take it in. And Grady's going to cover the puck for a stoppage of play. Tigers change the defense. They bring out Meyer and Danielson at defense. Face-off won by the Tigers. Grimm back to Meyer. Meyer loses it, picked up by the Wolfpack. Wraparound. He had it there, but... couldn't quite get it in. Good job holding the blue line by the Wolfpack. Picked up by Mucha, poked away, and we're going to get an offsides. 10:25 to go here in the first period. Wolfpack kind of dominating this one so far. Schlafman battling. Puck comes up to the blue line. It'll be deflected up and out of play. So So another stoppage play here. Face off in the Tiger zone. So good news, Hutchinson's back on the ice. He's out there with Schlafman and Schiemer-Klum. And Wolfpack can't hold the blue line. That'll be another offsides here on the Wolfpack. So Schlafman, Hutchinson, Schiemer-Klum forward. And we have Mowald and Asselin in defense. Face off one again by the Wolfpack. Now Mowald picks it up. Mowald flips it up and into the neutral zone. Wolfpack send it back into the Tiger zone. Asselin with the puck. He gets it stolen. Now Wolfpack centering pass into the side of the net. Picked up by Schiemer-Klum. Schiemer-Klum sends it up for Schlafman. Hutchinson chasing after. They're going to get an icing here. It's close to being touched, but not quite. Right call there on the ice. Face off all the way back in the Tiger zone. Still the same lineup out there for the Tigers. Face off won by Schlafman. Puck into the neutral zone. Picked up by the Wolfpack, sent back into the Tiger zone. Mowald chasing. Mowald sends it around for Schiemer-Klum, just out of his reach. Schlafman attempts to clear it into the neutral zone. And it just does. He comes away with the puck. Schlafman's going to be all alone if he can hurry. Schlafman held up. That was a hook. No call there. Now Schiemer-Klum with the puck. He's going to center it for Schlafman. Just out of reach of Schlafman. I'm not sure why they didn't make that hooking call there on Schlafman, or on the Wolfpack. They hooked Schlafman on that shot. Picked up again by Schlafman. Schlafman up the near side. He's putting on the Jets now. Over to Hutchinson. And it was just behind him. Now Wolfpack up the far side. They're going to dump it in deep and on net. Save Grady. Picked up by Danielson. Danielson sends it across. Wide open Becker. Becker couldn't quite hold on to the pass. Picked up now by the Wolfpack. Wolfpack behind their own net. Kept in by Danielson. Good job by Grimm and Danielson to hold the blue line there. Summers with the nice sauce to Becker. Becker with a shot just wide to the left. Danielson holds the blue line. And Meyer's going to get beat here. Good job turning around and hustling back. Danielson got a stick on it over to Becker. Becker attempting to clear it. Becker clears it up to Grimm. Grimm's got Summers wide open. What's he going to do? He's going to take it. Grimm skates it in, poked away. Now Grimm with the puck, defend on the shot. Wolfpack coming back the other way through center ice. Wolfpack with the shot, and we're going to get a save, Grady. Tigers getting the line change here. They were getting pretty tired towards the end of that shift. Schlafman staying out, I guess. He's got to be tired. He's out there with Mowald. And Tigers need one more. Schiemer-Klum comes out. So Schlafman taking the face off. Schiemer-Klum and Lucha wing. And we have Mowald and Asselin in defense. Another save for Grady. Tigers with face-off win. Schlafman back to Asselin. And a shot and save Grady. Picked up by Mucha. Mucha just kind of flips it up there. Poked up by Schlafman. Schlafman still sticking with it. Good job staying with it there. Kept in by Mowald. Picked up by the Wolfpack. Wolfpack's pass stopped by the player there. Bouncing puck. Good job by Schlafman. Get a little stick lift there. Wolfpack couldn't get off the shot. Puck comes back into the neutral zone. Good pass there by the Wolfpack into the Tiger zone. Gonna get a backhand blocked out in front by Asselin. Poked up by Lucha. And flipped up and in. Blocked by the stick of Asselin. Now Danielson, he'll slap it up and around. Kept in by the Wolfpack. Played by the stick of Sheemer Klum. Sheemer Klum into the neutral zone. Pass to Schlafman. Schlafman up the near side. And sent back into the neutral zone by the Wolfpack. Danielson with the puck now. He gets it poked away. We're going to get an odd man rush here. Good job by Meyer to hustle in. Keep him to the outside. Couldn't get the shot off. Good defense there by Meyer. Good hustle. Shot save Grady. Danielson battling. Picked up by Meyer. Meyer's looking for the pass. It was behind Schlaf, behind Hutchinson. Hutchinson goes down again. Oh, Wolfpack with the shot. That was way wide right. Picked up by Meyer. Meyer backhands it to the Wolfpack player. Pass right out in front. Shot was wide left. Shot from the blue line. Deflected out in front. Save Grady. I don't think he saw that one. Another shot from the blue line. Glove save Grady. He's on fire right now. Shots on net, very lopsided. 9 for the Wolfpack and only 2 for the Tigers. So they got to put a little more pressure on here. 5:23 to go in the first period. Battle on the near side boards here. Finally gets sent into the corner. Wolfpack behind the Tigers net. Centering pass intercepted by Grimm. Grimm kicks it back up. Picked up by the Wolfpack now. And they're going to burn past Asselin. Wide angle shot, saved Grady. Picked up by Asselin. Asselin sends it up for Becker. Puck comes into the neutral zone. Backhanded right to Hutchinson. Hutchinson takes it in. Picked up by the Wolfpack. They'll clear back into the neutral zone to Asselin. Set something up now, boys. Asselin sends it up. Really no one. Kept in by Grimm. Now Grimm with the puck skate in the middle. Grimm with a shot. Glove save there by the Tigers. Becker with a slap shot. Just wide to the left. Now Moald holding the blue line. He sends it in deep into the Wolfpack zone. Picked up by Grimm. Grimm the middle. Shot. He was wide left. Becker backhands it back to Danielson. Danielson with the ripper from the blue line right to Hutchinson. Hutchinson tries the backhand. Couldn't quite get that shot off. He had the net open too. Now Wolfpack into the Tiger zone. Sent back up by Danielson into neutral zone. Grimm hustling now. He's got to go. He skate past one, but couldn't quite make the move for the second one. Now Wolfpack come back the other way. Got a shot on net and a save Grady. Juicy rebound there, picked up by Meyer. Grimm into the neutral zone for Schlafman. Now Schlafman sends it into the Wolfpack zone. They're going to come back the other way again. Tigers just can't get a play going here. We're going to get a shot right into the belly of Danielson. Good job of using the body there to save that shot. Danielson into the neutral zone. We're going to get an offsides here on the Wolfpack. It's a fast game so far. Tigers playing pretty good hockey. Just have to get that forecheck going a little bit more. Schlafman taking the face off with Lucha and Summers. We have Asselin and Moald at defense. Summers with the puck. We're going to get an offsides. Face off one Tigers. Summers into the Wolfpack zone. Puck poked away. It's right there. Tigers didn't follow the puck in there. And Moal couldn't quite hold the blue line. He sends it across for Asselin. Asselin dumps it into the Wolfpack zone. Sent in by Asselin. And the Wolfpack will send it all the way down. They're going to say it was hip. No ice. So they'll play it. Asselin gets it poked away. He goes down. Centering pass picked up by Mucha. Mucha up to Summers. Summers now into the neutral zone through center ice. And we're going to get way offsides here on Mucha. Wolfpack with the face-off win there. They take it into the Tiger zone. Centering pass, poked away by Meyer. Meyer to Becker. Becker into the neutral zone. Becker flips it up and in. That'll be an ice. Nope, they're going to wave it off. Tigers got to chase it in though. Poked away by Hutchinson. Hutchinson backhand centering pass and covered up for stopping the play by the Wolfpack. Face-off won by Becker, back to Danielson. Danielson with the shot, way wide left. Sheemer Klum chasing now. And the puck goes up and out of play. Becker taking the face-off again. Hutchinson on his right, Sheemer Klum on his left. We have Danielson and Meyer back in defense. Face-off won by the Wolfpack. Wolfpack behind their own net. Now Wolfpack up through center. Meyer chasing. Poked away by Meyer. Picked up, shot, went wide to the right. Now Hutchinson up the near side. He gets it poked away. Wolfpack hold the blue line. We got a shot and a save. Grady. Grady having a real good game in net so far, 12 saves for Grady, and 3 for the Wolfpack. 45 seconds to go here in the first period. Face-off won by the Wolfpack, and puck comes back into the neutral zone. Mucha goes down again, and we're going to get an offsides. Grimm taking the face-off now. Schlafman at right wing. Mucha at left wing. Asselin with the puck. He gets it poked away. Not sure why he didn't clear it. Grimm now with the puck. Grimm gets tripped. That's going to be a delayed penalty here on the Wolfpack. Going to power play here. They'll have 20 seconds left in the first frame, and then they'll have another minute and 10 seconds to start the second period on the power play. The face-off won by the Wolfpack. Flipped up, held the line by Danielson. Danielson skates it in, 14 seconds to go. Danielson centering pass right out in front for Mucha, and we got a shot and score. Power play goal for the Tigers. Danielson to Mucha. Tigers go up 1-0. Tigers get a power play goal there to end the first period. Go up 1-0 right at the end. So shots on goal after the first period, we have 12 by the Wolfpack and 5 of the Tigers. So Wolfpack getting a lot more shots, but Grady's playing outstanding in net. The Tigers just able to capitalize on that power play. Tigers been good on the power play. Pretty close to 100%. According to the stat book anyway. I don't know how accurate that is. All right, second period getting underway here. Tigers will be going from right to left. Looks like we'll have Mucha taking the face off now. Summers on his left. Nope, Hutchinson taking the face off. Mucha on the right, Summers on the left, and then we have Meyer and Danielson back at defense. Face off won by the Wolfpack. And puck goes up and out of play. Face off back at center ice. Face off won by the Wolfpack. Shot on net, blocked by Danielson. Picked up by Hutchinson. Now Meyer sends it up for Summers. Summers backhands it all the way down. Puck's on edge, so it may not make it. Looks like it's not going to make it all the way down. Icing waved off. Now Wolfpack on the near side, kept in by Meyer. Kept in by Meyer again. Wolfpack finally cleared in the neutral zone, picked up by Danielson. Danielson backhands it back into the Wolfpack zone. Puck back to center ice. Hutchinson kicks it over to Mucha. Picked up now by the Wolfpack. Danielson pinches. Now we got Hutchinson chasing. Picked up by Danielson now. Danielson sends it into the boards, up for Summers. Summers gets it both ways. Summers battling in the corner. Looks like the Wolfpack came away with it. Wolfpack will regroup. Puck comes out to center ice to Mold. Mold fans on it. Poked over to Meyer. Meyer chasing. Meyer flips it up to Summers. Summers, nice pass to Mucha. I don't know what he did there. He just flipped it up for an icing. Tigers will get a line change here. Face off all the way back in the Tiger zone. 12:17 to go here in the second period. We'll have, let's see, Schlafman, Schiemer-Quam, and Becker head forward, and Asselin and Moald at defense. Becker picks up the face off. He's got Schlafman going with him. Becker gets it poked away. Now Wolfpack coming the other way. Skate past Mold, but he couldn't get the shot off. Picked up by Schiemer-Quam. Schiemer-Quam couldn't quite clear the neutral zone. Now to Mold. Mold sends it up for Becker, intercepted by the Wolfpack. Wolfpack sends it in deep. Asselin chasing now. Asselin sends it up for Schlafman. Schlafman couldn't quite hold on to the pass. Wolfpack sent it up into the neutral zone. Asselin skating it in now. He got his stick held up a little bit there. We'll go get him, Schiemer-Quam. And they cleared the puck all the way down. They're going to wave off the ice here. They're saying it was touched. He did not touch it. Now Moald sends it up. Nobody on the boards for the Tigers, so easy for the Wolfpack to get it back in deep. Now Graham with puck. He gets pushed off the puck, and now Wolfpack pick it up, skate it in, wide open one-timer. Fans on the one-timer. Now Summers attempts to clear the neutral zone. They hold the neutral zone, picked up by Asselin. Asselin to Summers. Summers gets it into the neutral zone. They just can't do anything here. Summers throws him down to the ice. They're going to call an icing here. And Tigers just could not clear that puck out. Need some fresh legs out, I think. They're only going to change the defense up. So face-off in the Wolfpack zone. By Grimm taking the face-off, still Mucha and Summers out there. Meyer and Danielson at defense. Face-off won by the Tigers. Summers fans on the shot. Picked up now by Summers again. Shot deflected by the Wolfpack player. Now Wolfpack regroup. Breakout here for the Wolfpack. Pass was behind him. Danielson chasing. Wolfpack centering pass intercepted by Meyer. Meyer sends it over to Mucha. Now Mucha into the Wolfpack zone. He just sends it in. It's chasing Summers. Summers was banging his stick on the ice, trying to scare him, I think. Mucha with the shot and the glove save. Nice save there by Wolfpack. Mucha with the quality opportunity. 9:50 to go here in the second period, just about halfway through the game. Schlafman taking the face-off. Hutchinson on his left, Becker on his right. Face-off won by the Wolfpack. We have Moald and Asselin back at defense. Picked up by Moald. Poked away. Now Hutchinson with the puck. He's got Schlafman open. What's he going to do? He just flips it up. Now the Wolfpack come the other way. Wolfpack send it all the way across ice. Picked up by Becker. Now Asselin with the puck. Little battle down there behind the net. Schlafman gets ridden into the boards. Hard shot from the blue line, deflected out in front, picked up by Asselin. Moald sends it up for Becker. Becker's got one to beat. He gets it poked away. He could have been off to the races there. And we're going to get an offside from the Wolfpack. 8:58 to go. Now we'll have Summers taking the face-off. Schiemer-Quam on his left, Mucha on his right. Danielson and Meyer back at defense. Face-off won by the Wolfpack. Wolfpack into the Tiger zone. Skated in, deflected by Danielson, just about in the net, but just wide to the left. Now Mucha chasing. Wolfpack just a little bit faster. The battle on the far side. Mucha comes away with it. He flips it up and into the boards. And Wolfpack cleared into the neutral zone. Tigers got to check up. Schiemer-Quam was very deep. He ended up getting back. Schiemer-Quam sends it across to Mucha. Mucha just flips it in the air again. He's got to work on getting a shot there rather than just flipping it up. Now Wolfpack come back the other way. Backhanded back into the neutral zone by Danielson. Wolfpack into the Tiger zone, picked up by Meyer. Wolfpack with the shot, picked up by Danielson. Danielson, Mucha wasn't looking, so into the neutral zone anyway, and offside. Tigers change it up. Grimm taking the face-off, Becker on his left, and Hutchinson on the right. And Moald and Asselin at defense. Becker with the puck, he sends it up and all the way down for an icing. face-off win over to Becker. Becker couldn't hold the pass, so turned over. Now Hutchinson with the puck. Sends it over to Asselin. Asselin up to Becker. Becker clears it into the neutral zone. Becker over to Hutchinson. Hutchinson got the stick lift and poked away. Now Moald into the zone. Sent back up. Asselin now with the puck. Asselin gets pushed into the boards. Grimm coming in to help. Grimm comes away with it. Stolen by the Wolfpack. Wolfpack sent it across. Cleared into the neutral zone by Becker. And go get him! Wolfpack sent it in deep into the corner. Picked up by Moald. A little hit there, Moald. And the Wolfpack, big number 72. Puck goes all the way down on net. Grimm got smoked down there with the check. No call. Wolfpack coming the other way. Grimm just finally got up. Centering pass by the Wolfpack. Picked up now by Asselin. Asselin sends it up to Grimm. It was behind him. Becker picks it up. Now picked up by Grimm. Poked away. Hutchinson with the puck. Hutchinson with the shot. Save. Wolfpack. Now Grimm to the middle. Grimm makes a move. Skates it in. Shot was wide to the left. Skate though. Miss a shot. You can't get mad about it. Hutchinson with the puck now. He backhands it into the Wolfpack zone. Tigers finally getting some pressure on the Wolfpack here. And kept in. Well, it looked like it was kept in, but they're going to call it offsides. So they keep Schlafman out there. And Wolfpack will change up goalies here. Schlafman taking the face-off. Pooch on the right, Summers on the left. We have Meyer and Danielson back in defense. Face-off won by the Tigers. Back to Danielson. Meyer blew a tire. Danielson sends it all the way down for an ice. .5:22 to go, so just over the halfway point in the game. Wolfpack with a shot, save Grady, rebound, another save Grady, and he'll cover the puck for a stoppage of play. Tigers not real aggressive in this game so far. I'll be a little bit more aggressive, and good things will happen, I think. Schlafman taking the face-off. Face-off won by Schlafman. Schlafman into the neutral zone. He's all alone now. He's got Mooch on his left, though. He makes a move, shot, pad save. Puck's behind the net now. Summers with the puck. He gets it poked away. Now Wolfpack come away with it. Good chance there by Schlafman. Now Schlafman steals it. And these Wolfpack stole it right back. Meyer got beat. Now we're going to have a 3-on-1 here the other way. Shot deflected by Danielson. He's been really good at blocking shots tonight. Now Mucha with the puck. He sends it up and into the boards for Schlafman. Schlafman's all alone again. See if he can do this one. Shot. Oh, up and over the net for Schlafman. Puck comes back into the neutral zone. Tigers not chasing him, though. I don't know why they're not skating. Taking their sweet time getting back. Centering pass picked up by Asselin. Puck out to the blue line. And bouncing puck there, deflected by a couple Tigers players almost in the net. 4:03 left to go here in the second. Centering pass deflected by Moald. Asselin with the puck over in the corner. He backhands it up for Mucha. Mucha flips it up in the air. Picked up by the Wolfpack. Centering pass picked up by Moald, and they're going to send it all the way down for an ice. Grimm taking the face off. Becker on his right. And who's on the left? Sheemer Quam's on the left. Face off won by the Tigers. Becker up through center ice. Becker's got one more to beat. Centering pass just out of the reach of Grimm. Another good opportunity there. Now Wolfpack coming the other way. Poked away by Danielson. Picked up by Meyer. Meyer up for Sheemer Quam. Sheemer Quam lost it. Puck in the Wolfpack zone. Meyer sends it up to Sheemer Quam. Sheemer Quam's got Becker wide open. He just sends it into the boards. Now chase him though. Go after him. Go after him. Not sure why they're not chasing these guys, but now Wolfpack coming back the other way. Puck goes all the way down. Nice. We have Schlafman out there with Summers and Hutchinson. Moald and Asselin still at defense. Summers back to Moald. Now Schlafman with the puck. He lost it there right in front of the net. Couldn't quite get the shot off. Now Asselin sends it up for Schlafman. Schlafman made a move, lost it. Poked away by the Wolfpack. Now Wolfpack coming the other way. They're going to send it in and on net. And Grady's going to cover the puck. Stop the play. 2:20 to go in the second period. Face-off won by Schlafman. Cleared into the neutral zone and hit back in for an offsides on the Wolfpack. Face-off won by the Wolfpack. And offsides. Face-off won by the Wolfpack. Don't skate. Moald got burned there, and we had a shot. And he called a goal, and it was no goal. Puck was not in the net. Puck was 10 feet out in front of the net. He blew the whistle, called a goal, and the puck was 10 feet in front of the net. No goal. So Tigers lucked out there. Puck was right on the crease, and no goal. Mucha taking the face off here again, and he just drives over the Wolfpack player. No penalty there. Meyer gets checked into the boards, and he goes down. We're going to get a penalty here on big number 94. Just slam Meyer into the boards. So body checking penalty for the Wolfpack. We'll have Schlafman taking the face-off, Grimm on the left, and Hutchinson on the right. Meyer and Danielson back at defense. Face-off won by the Tigers. And we're going to get a stoppage of play here. This one's about to get pretty physical, I think. They've been letting these boys play, but we'll see what happens. Another face-off win by Schlafman. Back to Grimm. Grimm over to Danielson. Danielson skates it in, gets it poked away. Grimm goes down. Still swinging at it. Good job by Grimm to stick with it there. He still comes away with it. Schlafman's pass to Grimm, intercepted by the Wolfpack. Now Wolfpack coming the other way. Go get him. Not sure what we're doing, not going after the puck. Now Wolfpack coming back the other way, poked away by Meyer. Meyer hands it up. No, he's going to take it in by himself. Intercepted by the Wolfpack. And he made a move and lost the puck. Kept in by the Wolfpack. Picked up by Grimm now. Picked up by Schlafman. Schlafman dumps it in. Now Chase. Centering pass for Grimm right in front of the net. Shot, score! Schlafman to Grimm. They go up 2-0. Now we got Becker taking the face off. Summers and Mucha at wing. Face off one, Becker. Now Mold with the puck. That was a good last goal for the Tigers. They had Grimm wide open in front of the net. Schlafman had a beautiful pass to him. Wide open, nobody on him. And Tigers go up 2-0. Now Becker with the puck. Becker skates it in. Becker's shot deflected by the Wolfpack. Centering pass. Bouncing puck. Shot. Good sliding save by the Wolfpack there. That could have been a nice goal by the Tigers. Now Summers sends it up. Asselman's going to pinch. It worked that time, and that'll do it. Good second period there for the Tigers. Shots on goal that period was a little bit more the way it should be. Wolfpack had 5 shots and the Tigers had 6. So total shots on goal for the game, 17 for Cottage Grove and 11 for the Tigers. So the Tigers putting on a little bit more offensive pressure here, nice to see. Going up by 2 here, starting the third frame. Alright, so we'll have Schiemerquam on the left, Schlafman taking the face-off, Hutchinson on the right, and we have Danielson and Meyer back at defense. Face-off won by the Tigers. Meyer with the puck, he backhands it over to Danielson. Danielson loses it into the corner. Wolfpack with the shot, blocked by Danielson again, another block shot for him. Danielson sends it up and all the way down. Could be an icing. Face-off will come back into the Tiger zone. Schlafman taking the face-off. He's still out there with Hutchinson and Schiemerquam. Same line. And face-off won by Schlafman. He's had a lot of face-off wins tonight. Schlafman kicks it back to his stick. Schlafman's all alone. He's got a shot right into the belly. Nobody following the puck, though, for the Tigers. Asselin with the slap shot. He got a goal from the blue line. I'm sorry, that was Meyer with the goal from the blue line. Way to go, Mason Meyer. I think that might be his first one of the year, too. Tigers go up 3-0 early in the third. So they're keeping the same lineup out there again. I'm sorry, they changed the defense. Asselin and Mowald are at defense. Asselin backhands it up, and we're going to get an ice game. Face-off will come all the way back down into the Tiger zone. Tigers still not changing up the line. They've been 1:45 with this line so far. Pretty long shift. Mowald sends it up to Schlafman, and it's back in and offside. Tigers finally changing up the line after almost 2 minutes. We'll have Becker at right, Grimm taking the face-off, Mooch on his left, and Asselin and Mowald still at defense. Face-off won by the Tigers. Grimm gets it stolen by the Wolfpack. Wolfpack backhanded up, picked up by Mowald. Mowald up to Grimm. Grimm into the neutral zone. Grimm up to Becker. Becker into the Wolfpack zone. And Grimm goes forehand. Wide open net, shot and score. That's number 2 for Grimm. Tigers go up 4-0. Becker to Grimm. Wolfpack sent it up, intercepted by Danielson. Meyer chasing now. Meyer with the puck, he goes down. Grimm sends it back and around the net. Mucha going after it. Not fast enough. Kept in by the Wolfpack. Danielson gets tripped. Send it up into the neutral zone. Becker, he sends it all the way down. And we're going to wave off the ice here. Chase after it though, boys. Wolfpack pass intercepted by Grimm. Grimm centering pass to Becker was picked up by the Wolfpack. Now Wolfpack up the near side, pulled away by Danielson. Becker sends it back into the Wolfpack zone. Becker's going off for a line change. Summers coming on. Now Wolfpack sent it all the way up, picked up by Danielson. Danielson up for Summers, bouncing puck, no ice. He touched it. Wolfpack backhands it up the boards. Nobody on this side of the ice, so for the Tigers, they got somebody wide open up here. Luckily, it was picked up by Grimm. Grimm skates it in, hacked at. Couldn't quite get the shot off. Grimm to Summers. Summers couldn't quite get the pass. Sent back up into the neutral zone. Mowald gets it poked away. We're going to get an interference penalty here on Summers. Not a good penalty for Mark. So now Tigers going on the penalty kill here. Schlafman and Hutchinson at forward. And we have Asselin and Mowald at defense. Quick face-off win and shot and saved by Grady. Face-off won by Schlafman. He's doing a real good job on the face-off circle tonight. We got saved by Grady. He almost didn't get that leg pad down, but just had it enough to slow that puck down and cover it up behind him. Face-off won by the Wolfpack. We come back to the point. Slap shot blocked by Schlaffman's skate. Shot in, wide to the right. Now Moald sends it up, and they're going to send it back and in for enough seconds. Tigers changing up the line. Meyer and Meyer and Grimm at defense now. Becker and Schiemer-Quam at forward. Becker taking the face-off, Schiemer-Quam on his right. Face-off won by Wolfpack. Wolfpack in past Meyer. Quick shot. Pad save, Grady. He's playing on fire tonight. 54 seconds to go here in the Tigers penalty kill. Becker at the face-off circle. Face-off win by the Wolfpack. Shot from the blue line. Bouncing puck. Another beautiful save by Grady. That puck was bouncing. Deflected out in front too. He corrected and made that save. So we'll try it again. Face-off won by the Wolfpack. They come back to the point. Shot from the point. Tigers putting their sticks up, trying to deflect it. I don't know why, but eventually they're going to deflect it the wrong way. Oh, Becker in the corner. He hands it off to Grimm. Grimm sends it up for Schiemer-Quam, and picked up by the Wolfpack, kept in. Now Grimm in the corner. Shot up and over the net. Grimm steals it from the Wolfpack. Grimm sends it up for Schiemer-Quam. Schiemer-Quam fumbling with it. Puck comes back to the blue line again. Another shot. Wide open. And saved by Grady. And Tigers are at full strength. So Tigers with the line change. Schlaffman taking the face off. Mucha and Hutchinson at forward. And looks like Asselin and Moald at defense. The Wolfpack chasing down. 9:24 to go here. Wolfpack up through center. Moald's going to get burned on the outside. Hutchinson chasing. Good job by Hutchinson to prevent the shot. Poked away by Asselin. Asselin comes away with it, sends it up and around. Picked up by the Wolfpack. Shot deflected by Schlaffman. Picked up by Moald. Now Schlaffman up the far side. He got a slash there. They're going to call it finally. That was like 2 slashes. Wolfpack going to the box again. He's not happy, but that's the right call. Do it once, you get away with it. You do it the second time, you're going to get called. We'll have Schlaffman, Hutchinson, and Mooch out there at forward. Meyer and Danielson at defense. Face-off one, Schlaffman over to Grimm. Nope, it was Mucha. Mucha fanned on it, and then Meyer fanned on it. Now the puck comes back into the neutral zone, picked up by Danielson. Danielson sends it up for Schlaffman. Schlaffman couldn't quite settle it down. Stolen by the Wolfpack. They dump it all the way down. And covered up by Bo. Face-off won by Schlaffman. Schlaffman backhands into the neutral zone. Skate after it. Sent back in. Meyer sends it over to Danielson. Danielson up to Hutchinson. Hutchinson couldn't quite get the pass. So Wolfpack coming back the other way, poked away by Danielson. And Hutchinson sends it all the way down for an icing. So we'll have Grimm, Schemer, Quam, and Becker out there. Grimm taking the face off. Becker at left wing. And Schemer, Quam at right wing. We have Asselin and Mold back at defense. Face off won by the Wolfpack. Slap shot. Deflected out in front by Asselin. And Asselin almost tipped that in. A little pushing and shoving going on in front of the net. Everyone's yelling at Cade. Don't start fighting between yourselves. Face off won by the Wolfpack. Shot from the blue line. Saved by Grady. Another nice save. Face off won by the Wolfpack. Shot, save, Grady. Picked up now by Schemer Quam. Schemer Quam gets hacked at. Puck stolen from him. Shot, wide to the left. Picked up by the Wolfpack. Tigers got to get in there and get the puck though. Now Schemer Quam with the puck. Schemer Quam backhands it to Grimm. Picked up now by Schemer Quam again. Poked away. Schemer Quam into the Wolfpack zone. And Wolfpack are at full strength. 7:09 to go here in the game. Tigers up by 4. Tough hill to climb for the Wolfpack if they want to come back into this one. So we'll have Schlafman, Mucha, and Hutchinson at forward, Danielson and Meyer at defense. Face off won by the Tigers. Mucha with the puck. He gets it stolen. Wolfpack into the Tiger zone. Backhanded out by Hutchinson. Now Meyer with the puck. Schlafman battling on the far side. Hutchinson comes away with it. Good diving play there to hold the blue line by the Wolfpack. Hutchinson up to Schlafman. Schlafman on the beat. He skates past him. Big guy coming in. Shot. Save. Wolfpack. Schlafman centering pass intercepted by the Wolfpack. Schlafman comes away with it again. Another shot by Schlafman and a score. Tigers go up 5-0. Schlafman unassisted. Tigers changing it up. They'll have Becker at left, Grimm at center, Summers at right, and Mold and Asselin back at defense. Face-off won by Grimm. Picked up by the Wolfpack. Wolfpack deep shot, save Grady. 6:05 to go here in the third. Only 9 minutes left in the ice time, so the game may end before the clock runs out. Especially if we keep having all these whistles. Face-off won by the Tigers. Becker up far side, poked away by the Wolfpack. Picked up by Summers. Becker backhands it into the Wolfpack zone. Kept in by Mold. Mold goes down with the hook. No call. Wolfpack coming back the other way. Poked away by Summers. Asselin sends it into the boards. Intercepted by the Wolfpack. Wolfpack send it in deep. We're going to take a wide angle shot. Pad save Grady. And Mold sends it up for Becker, who's out of his reach. Picked up by Asselin. Asselin sends it into the boards for Grimm. Picked up by Asselin again. Asselin for Summers. Go Summers! Go Mark! Mark skates away. He was hooked. He gets a shot off and a save by the Wolfpack. Not sure why they didn't call that. Ref was watching him skate off. He was giving him a sign that he was being hooked. Gotta be careful not to talk back to the refs. Schlafman, Schemerquam, and Mooch out there. Schemerquam comes away with it. Still battling there. Mucha picks puck. He tried to flip it and didn't go anywhere. Now Danielson backhands it up to Meyer. Meyer backhands it. Picked up now by Schlafman. Schlafman ridden off the puck. He still comes away with it. Puck right in front of the net. Nobody in front of the net though. Come on, Tigers. And Wolfpack slap it up and around, and that'll go all the way down. Should be an icing, and it is. Face off and come back down into the Wolfpack zone. Tigers changing up the lines. They'll have Grimm, Becker, and Hutchinson in forward. Asselin and Moald back at defense. 5-0 with 4:25 to go here. Grimm taking the face off. Face-off one. Grimm over to Becker, over to Moald. Moald with the shot. Blocked by the Wolfpack. Grimm with the backhand, and just about went in there. Wolfpack just got his glove on top of it. Face-off now on the right side. 6 minutes left in the time limit for the game. 4:17 on the game clock. Tigers with the face-off win. Puck comes back into the neutral zone. Asselin backhands it up for Grimm. Grimm gets it poked away. He goes down. Moald went down hard on the blue line. Wolfpack waits for the line to clear. Shot. Pad save by Grady. Now Hutchinson. He's got to pass it though. He waited too long and sent it down. Now Wolfpack will regroup. Kept in by Moald. Moald gets tripped. Now big number 37 here, breaking out. Asselin chasing. Both Asselin and Moald got beat there. The Wolfpack got in deep, couldn't get a shot off. Now our Tigers are fighting over the puck here. I think we had 4 of the Tigers players all trying to take the puck from each other. Shots on goal. A little bit better looking. Cottage Grove's sitting at 27 currently, and Farmington at 20. Schlafman taking the face off. He's out there with Summers and Mucha, Danielson, and Meyer at defense. Mucha with the puck. Mucha lost it at the blue line. Now Wolfpack coming the other way, poked away by Meyer. Picked up by Mucha again. He flips it back into the Wolfpack zone. They gotta chase him though. Go chase him. Little clock operator snafu. I don't know what they're doing here. Tigers just kind of watching them see what they're going to do. Now Wolfpack behind their own net. Schlafman comes in. Now Wolfpack breaking out. Meyer chasing. Good job by Danielson to hustle back. Danielson with the puck now. He sends it up and around. Picked up by Schlafman. Nobody's skating with them though. They got to skate with them. Skate with them, you get the rebound. Oh, Schlafman's shot hit the bar, deflected up. Schlafman almost with the second there. Good opportunity for the Tigers. Danielson up to Summers. It was in his skates. Now Moald sends it into the Wolfpack zone. Just under 2 minutes to go here in the game. Clock's off because the clock operator forgot to start the clock, so about 20 seconds behind. Moald couldn't quite hold the blue line, which he just got across there to save the offside. Now Wolfpack up the near side. Asselin picks up the puck. Asselin behind our own net. He sends it up to the Wolfpack player. Wolfpack skated in. We got saved by Grady. Taking the face-off. Face-off won by the Wolfpack. Wolfpack behind our net. Wide angle shot. Couldn't see if it hit Grady or... Another save by Grady. Good job. Face-off won by Becker over to Hutchinson. Get it into the neutral zone. Hutchinson had it poked away. Picked up by speedy number 5 there for the Wolfpack. He skates it in. Blocked by Danielson. Another block shot there for Danielson. 20 seconds to go here. Danielson up into the neutral zone. He had Becker wide open there. He still does. He still does. And he couldn't get the pass off. Now Becker with the puck in the corner. He passes it. Intercepted by the Wolfpack. 6, 5, 4. Another blocked shot there. Blocked pass by Danielson. And that'll do it. Grady Bowe gets his second shutout of the year. Tigers hold on to third place in the district. Wolfpack go down 5-0. Great game for the Tigers here. Grady played phenomenal. Next game isn't for a couple weeks, so Tigers have a pretty decent break of no games. Final shots on goal, 29 for the Wolfpack and 22 for the Tigers. Number 63 there for the Cottage Grove was punching all our players going through the line. Martin. Good job, Tigers.